If you have the experience of an anxious attachment style in a relationship, meaning that you're wanting validation from a partner or needing them to be closer and they're needing more space, in some ways you're feeling like there's some need for them to help you regulate your system, like a cat might do, can also help with that. But what practices can you do? What can you actually do with your body? This is a practice for that. So it's a simple yoga practice where we'll start by just sitting in a comfortable seated posture and find some length in the spine, shoulders back, sitting a little bit taller. Just sitting in this way actually can change your state a bit. Maybe it can make you feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. Maybe. Notice how it feels for you just to sit a little taller and breathe a little deeper into your lower belly. So when you inhale, you feel your belly expands. And when you exhale, you feel your belly draw in. Do a normal, simple, deep belly breath like this, in through the nose. And out through the mouth. And we'll emphasize 3 parts now. So you'll inhale through the belly, and through the nose, ribs, and then chest, filling up the lungs. And exhale in those 3 parts, chest, ribs, belly. Do that again, belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. We'll move. It's a downward facing dog. In my case, downward facing the cat. So you bend one knee at a time, shift weight side to side. This is an inversion. It gets us more blood flow to the brain. It also gets us into the body and out of the mind. Notice sensations in the body, shifting weight side to side, bending one knee at a time. And we're going to hold a while here. So we're going to start to work the arms a bit more. So the arms are slightly externally rotated. The inner elbow creases are pointing slightly forward. Gaze can be down to the mat in a natural way, or eyes can be closed. You can keep moving a little bit side to side here as you like, or you can hold still if you prefer. So basically any grounding yoga practice might be helpful, but this can be grounding and activating at the same time. So sometimes activating practices are needed to regulate your nervous system, sometimes grounding. Typically the anxiety is a vata imbalance. There's a lot of anxious movement, a lot of overactive thinking can come with it. That's all vata, that's the air element. So we need more fire and earth, more movement and activation and grounding. And the movement should be slow and deliberate, not fast. So holding here in down dog, again, you can keep doing the small movements if you want, or you can hold still. If it starts to feel tiring, that's good. That's what we're going for. We're getting the body to be active. And when the mind is focused on the body, it's hard to focus on thoughts, ruminating past, worrying about the future. The body and breath are only in the present moment. The mind can be anywhere, but the body and breath can only be in the present moment. And when we focus on the breath, into the nose, out through the nose, we're focusing the mind in that moment. We are tuning to ourselves, nurturing ourselves, taking care of ourselves in that moment. Yes, we're still holding a little bit more. Then we'll move into a plank pose. Shoulders over wrists, hold and breathe here. Now this is too much, you can lower the knees. But again, we are actually trying to activate the body, build fire and earth elements in the body to ground the anxiety and warm up the body and warm up the center. So much of the content on YouTube is about the mind, how to manage anxiety, anxious attachment, avoidant attachment with the mind, but they don't address the body, and the body is what needs attention in the moment. Breathing here. And we'll slowly lower all the way down to the belly. and into a low cobra. So your legs are lifting, hands are lifting. So it's really actually a locust pose. And if you want the full locust, you reach your arms back, kind of like a V, arms straight. Slight bend in the knees, activating all of the back of the body now. If this is starting to feel tiring, that's the goal. We want to build the fire and the grounding elements in the body. Hold and breathe. The more firm you make your body, the more firm you are embodied. So your more firmness you're embodying, and you're more solid in your center. Anxiety is a lack of solidity, a lack of center. This is all building your solidity and center. There's no judgment about anxiety. It's very normal, especially if you're with a partner in a situation that is increasing that anxiety because of external factors. But that makes it even more important to take care of the internal factors that you can influence. Holding and breathing. I know it's hard, I'm doing it with you, it's challenging, but we are building this strong, firm center. And we'll let this go. Either just rest on your belly or come back to a child's pose. And a couple of slow, deep breaths. And then we'll move back to seated posture. And we'll do something to charge up our own energy, our own electromagnetic field, and bring that energy to nurture ourselves. So start with the hands in prayer. And just separate the hands a tiny bit and notice. Maybe you don't feel so much there, but we're going to now rub the palms together vigorously until you feel heat. And then we'll keep rubbing more until you feel more heat in the fingers and hands, the palms of the hands especially. Keep going, more heat. And now hold the hands just a tiny bit apart and then start to slowly move the hands apart and back together. And maybe you notice some sensation there, maybe not. It's okay if you don't notice it. Maybe you want to do it again. Maybe you just move your hands a little bit up or down, you feel it more. But this is your electromagnetic field, your aura that emanates from your heart. As you strengthen this, you're strengthening the energy around you, you're strengthening your heart, your center. Sometimes making a sort of circle with the hands nearby, you can feel this more. Sort of a magnetic feeling. Some tingling, some electricity. And we'll move that to your center, to your heart, to your belly. Nurturing, caring for yourself, breathing into the hands, and sending this nurturing heart energy from your hands to yourself. A couple slow, deep breaths like this. If you feel any signs of digestion, like I just had my stomach gurgle a little bit, that's a good sign. That's a sign that you're in the parasympathetic nervous system response, rest and digest mode. Or if you feel like yawning, that's a good sign. You can even do a fake yawn. Sometimes that leads to a real yawn. So this is all more the earth energy, more grounded, more still, more centered. And you can keep this in mind as you go through the rest of your day, to do things that bring in more of the heat and grounded qualities, like eating grounding foods from the ground, like sweet potatoes, warm foods like soups rather than cold foods like salads. These have a huge impact on the mind and the energetic field. So as you go through the rest of the day, grounding and warming choices. That means less distractions, less scrolling on the phone, less stimulation, more stillness, more activation, more movement, but in a grounded, still way and centered way. Just like we did here. So I hope you found this helpful. And centering, come back to it any time. You need to recenter. When you feel the anxiety arise, come back to your body and your center.